Hello, this is Samadan, and he's on a journey to not die and make some gold along the way. So last session we were here in the auction house getting started with TSM and going through the basics of shopping scans, and we also got our professions up to speed, just learning our main professions that we're going to tackle on this character: enchanting and tailoring. We've literally just learned them. We haven't really progressed them in any way yet because in our current state, funds are low. We have 4 silver to our name, so not a huge amount we can do here. We've got some linen cloth that we turned into bolts. We've got a bit of food that we can learn for our cooking, and enchanting is very much at early stages at this point, so not a lot to do there. Maybe some disenchant searches or something like that would be useful. Let's go and have a look. We do have some items in the mail, so some of our auctions maybe have sold since we were last on earlier. So let's go have a look. But I fear that I may need to go back out into the world and level up a little bit more so that I can get some base gold before we come back to this. So, what have we sold? So, we've sold the long bow staff, the minor healing potions, the light leather, and the copper ore, giving me 8 silver. So, that's fantastic. That takes us back up to 12 silver. We had 15 when we started our professions. Obviously, we started learning those. So, that's going to take a little bit of our money. That's good so far. 8 silver's a start. If we go to our TSM, we can see, well, our graph isn't really much to write home about yet, but we'll be all right in the long term, I'm sure. So let's have a look. What could we do before we head back out into the world? We could see if there's anything in our shopping list that we might want to buy. At this point, I'm actually going to trim down what we have here, because some of the later things is a bit out of our price range, so I'm just going to take some of these out of our list of things. I think we'll go just linen, wool, and cloth. We'll take out the fell cloth, and the moon cloth is too expensive for us at the moment. The rune cloth we'll take out. We'll just go with the basics at this point. Herbs wise, I think I'm just looking at the prices more than anything else. Goldthorn looks quite expensive. Wild steel bloom, pretty expensive there. I think I might just go with the early stuff. So Briarthorn, Earthroot, maybe Goldthorn. I'll take the Grave Moss out, and Life Root, Plague Bloom, and the Wild Steel Bloom. We'll just stick with the basics, the early stuff, and leather. Leather's quite cheap, actually. I'll keep an eye on that. And then the ore, we're going to look at maybe just the dark iron. Take the tin's probably not going to do much for us. The true silver's probably out of our range at this point. And the thorium, I mean, we could just go copper and iron at this point. And then enchanting wise, we're just looking at this. I'm just minimizing this down so that our search doesn't take too long. Really, that's the main thing. And we can always add things in as we build up our list of commodities and things to look out for. So that's a trimmed down group we've got there. So if we were to now go in here and do a shopping scan, just to see what the kind of prices are, shouldn't be too bad in terms of speed on this. 17 items, although there are a lot of items in a lot of these categories. These are the categories where you'll see a lot of movement. So the linen cloth is currently at 19 copper. If we look at the listings here, you're looking for really any breakpoints. The item buyout really, 19, 20, 23, and then it jumps up to 29 copper here. Got 5 stacks of 20. You could, in theory, buy out this lot for 2, 4, 6, 7, about 8 silver. I'm not even sure if we have that much. We have 12 silver, so we could, in theory, buy all of that cheaper linen cloth and then maybe try and sell it on, but we're really talking small amounts here. I mean, we'd obviously use that linen cloth if we want to level up our tailoring, so it's not a problem if we do use it up. Everything else, let's just have a look and see if there's anything else. The bolt of linen cloth coming in at 30 copper. So if we were to look at our tailoring, the tailoring takes one linen and turns it into a bolt of linen. So we could increase our money there, but what's our sale rate going to be on this? We don't have figures on the actual sale rate. Everything else is looking, well, above. We're basing this off DB recent, so this is the recent market prices. Just seeing if there's any. You can basically, from looking at this, you can tell there's been some movement of people. When it's like up at 138, then the price has gone up steeply quite quickly. Something like the light leather at 74, we could take that at, where are we at, 17 copper. We could go up to 21 copper quite easily and try and sell that on for that. But we're only talking a few copper at a time here, and we really have limited funds. We could do with more ways of getting a little bit more funds on this. So at 12 silver, I'm thinking raw resources is going to be better for us, or something we can do with professions and start actually turning a profit on items. Obviously, with our enchanting, we can't do a lot there, but we could do something with tailoring, maybe some early bags or something like that. We've got some more bolts of linen we need to make to skill up. So before we do anything else, let's probably buy some more linen cloth. So if we go, just turn all these off, we can actually just look at cloth itself, turn off the bolts. And as soon as we see the linen, shift click on that, and we'll just list the linen. We'll have a look, see if anything's moved since we last scanned, and then we'll buy up just the cheap ones. So we're at 86% here, so I'm going to buy up these. And that's another 1 silver. And then 20 for 3 silver. 86%. And then we're up to 19 copper linen. Another 2. You could go 19 to 21 there. There's what? Just over 3 silver in that. And then we're at 100%. So that should be enough for now. We're down to 2 silver anyway. So see what we can do with this linen to skill up our tailoring and get it to a point where we might be able to sell things for a little bit of profit maybe. I don't know how saturated like the bag market is at this point. We'll take all of that, and first up we can make this into bolts as a skill up method. So we can make, it takes 2 linen cloth, okay. So let's go and start with that. Do any of these actually just use, these all use bolts, so it's good to turn these all into bolts anyway. Getting the skill up, as it is. So, okay, looking at what we've got plenty of bag space. The money is a problem, so we might have to go back out and quest. If we can't make a profit with the small items we've got here. We also need to buy some threads and things. Okay, this has gone yellow now. So we're now into the state of, okay, what kind of recipes are we? We need money for recipes as well. It's going to be interesting. Bag-wise, there's lots of bags. Woolen bag we've not collected yet. Green woolen linen bags, probably the earlier one, I wonder. Up to 33 out of 75, that's not bad actually, just from doing bolts. There we go, so all of this has turned yellow. Let's go to our trainer and see if there's anything we can do with what we have at the moment. I mean, our first bag we can give to ourselves anyway. Increase our capacity. and that'll put us in a good position to go back out and do some questing and things. Right, let's have a look. Tailoring supplies.
Good day. Very well. Let your journey of tailoring begin.
It has already begun. Let's have a look. So let's just change the filter to unavailable as well, so we can have a look. So linen bag is what we're aiming for here. Requires tailoring 45 skill. So there are some things we can do. Brown linen vest, brown linen robe. Brown linen robe is quite a good one, I believe. That's going to cost us 50, so we'll take that. And then let's have a look what that actually costs us. Coarse thread. Okay. None of these are green items, so we can't disenchant them here at this point. Where's the nearest green? Simple kilt, woolen kilt. I think it might be a bit later, won't it? Okay, so let's look at tailoring supplies.
I sell only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind.
Okay, so we want some coarse thread. That's 10 copper. So I guess 10 for now might start us off. 1 silver 48. We've really got to watch our money here. So what can I make with this? Our brown linen robe. We can make 10 of those. Let's create one and just have a look at its stats and things. Might be useful to actually wear it. Oh no, it is green. Okay, that's fantastic. So we can disenchant this. So let's think about what we could do here. We make the brown linen robes. We can obviously wear one. 19 armor plus 1 spirit. So that's going to be useful. And then any spares we make, we can then disenchant. We could vendor this for... What's its vendor sell price? 98 copper. But its disenchant value at 3 silver is much, much better. So let's make all these brown linen robes. This TSM Destroy automatically pops up whenever you've got something disenchantable. So we can add this to our scroll wheel macro. I think I already have by default. So we can go and disenchant these quite easily. And that will give us some more things to think about. This is the art of the shuffle, turning one thing into another thing and hopefully increasing the value down the line, certainly. The only thing I do have to be careful with is my... Oh, we're up to 42 already. We might get to 45 for the bags. That could also open up some opportunities. Don't run out of money before then. Okay, so that's the robes. We are at 45. How much was the...
Very well. Let your journey of tailoring begin.
Bag, linen bag, 1 silver. That leaves me with 48 copper. Starting to get very... We'll have one for ourselves anyway, so it's not going to be lost. Let's train that.
See you later.
So looking at tailoring now, if we go to TSM, in terms of profit, linen bag has a profit of 63 copper, given the prices of them at the moment. So vendor sell for 2 silver. It costs to make, we can actually add that in, crafting cost here. And we can drag this across a little bit here. Even look at item value here. So if it costs 1 silver 56, And item value is the vendor sell price. Okay, well, there is potential here. Based on the bolt of linen cloth, crafting cost is 42 copper. Coarse thread is obviously a vendor item. So we're taking the price of that, the price of the making of the bolts of linen cloth, making a bag for a crafting cost of 1 silver 56. We could potentially sell that for 2 silver 30, but we've got to wait for the sales and we've got to take off the auction fees. Or we could vendor it for 2 silver. And the brown linen robe, there's other options here. We could vendor it, but that's less than its crafting cost, so that's no good. We could disenchant it for 3 silver, but when you're disenchanting, you've got to think about the averages overall. It's not just on one item, because you know whether you're going to get strange dust or lesser magic essence. So those are options there as well. So between the brown linen robes and the linen bags, we could probably do a little either auction house enchanting vendor kind of shuffle, depending on the price we get for our linen cloth. Currently at 16 copper min buyout, our smart average buy price based off all the ones we bought is 20 copper. So things to do here. There's lots to do here. Right, okay, so opportunities. Let's wear one of these robes, because that will be awesome. There we go. We made it ourselves and it's awesome. And the rest, all of these, we can disenchant. So with my scroll wheel macro, I should be able to just hold control and automatically disenchant these. And this will skill up my enchanting as well, which is also awesome. And it will give us some materials that we could either use to then level up our enchanting, or we could put those on the auction house and try and sell them. I'm inclined to probably put them on the auction house, given we've got such little money and enchanting materials don't actually cost anything to list. So that would be good. That we can actually disenchant that according to this. So where's my disenchant button? It's not come up on my TSM destroy. So if we go spellbook and abilities, enchanting, disenchant, if we pop that down here and then click on that and disenchant that, there we go, that's a couple more lesser magic essences. Okay, now we're cooking really. Right, with our limited money, now that we don't have anything, can I actually make a linen bag? What have I got? 7 bolts left. So in order to make a linen bag, I need coarse thread. I need 3 coarse thread. So I need to buy at least 6 coarse thread.
Since the fall of Dalaran and the destruction of Quel'Thalas, wares of this sort have been hard to come by. But Luke and Cordell and some of our other tradesmen have been doing a fine job of filling our orders with quality merchandise.
I hope to add myself to that list. So 6, we can't afford those. Okay, so we are really, really low on money. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to, well, we can buy, okay, we'll do the 1.
I sell only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters
We'll buy the
and
3.
mages here in the city of Stormwind.
We'll make ourselves 1 bag for ourselves, because why not? We could, there is an option here. So if that costs us 156, we could vendor that for 2 silver. But look at that, browse your goods.
Gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind.
Sell that for 2 silver. Buy 3 more thread. Make ourselves another bag. How many bolts have I got left? It's taking 3, so that's only as far as we can go. So we now have 1 silver 88. So That's an increase. That's a good little vendor shuffle. And we get the extra bag, which is brilliant. Okay, so slow days to start with. Let's sell these on the auction house because we might get a little bit of money for these. And then that will increase our silver a little bit more. And whilst we're waiting for that to sell, we'll probably go out and do a little bit of questing or something beyond there. I do like our robe. Rather dapper there, Samadan. We could also make good use of this money to buy ourselves some more equipment as we go. So if we get to level 13 and we haven't gotten ourselves that enchanting skill up to get to the greater magic wand, we could probably buy one. And some armour and cloth if we can't make it ourselves. Ideally, I'd like to make it all myself. That would be the best option. So for now, with limited funds, let's just sell what we have here. So lesser magic essence, shift right click that. We could turn 3 of those into a greater. That might be worth more. So let's just do that just to check the prices. So we also have a greater magic essence here. So 1 lesser is currently at 5 silver. 1 greater is, it should be about three times that value. And it's currently going on for about the same, so it's looking to be about the same. We just don't know which is going to be the better seller, so let's try a bit of both. So let's just pop those on for the basic price. It doesn't matter, the hours, the deposit cost will stay the same. So we might as well max... let's do it for 2. If it doesn't sell, then we can put them back on. Keep it circulating through. That's kind of my old retail mindset, really, to keep it at the top of the list, but I wonder if we might have to adjust our prices as time goes on. So let's just post that on. Let's let's keep it at that. Post that. And then greater magic essence is buyout is 14. Ideally we want to be up here, not at the 14. Because 3 times 5 is better. So we'll go with the 14 silver on that one. And the strange dust, depending on how quickly this sells for a stack of 10, might be quite nice. 124 is this. We'll come in. Yeah, see, there's still 242 of those. Let's just post ours in. Maximum. Okay, so that's all posted on. Let's get our linen over here. The linen we could do with using for training in some first aid, but right now it's way more valuable for me to use my linen for tailoring, leveling up. So I'm going to keep it as it is for now. And we've got all this bag space, so I think it's probably time we went out into the world and did a little bit more questing whilst that went through. A little bit more time. So what can we do in the time we've got there? We've got a few quests over the eastern side. We need to fight the Defiers that are all over Elwyn Forest. There are some just outside, in fact, so we might be able to just go out there and see if we can tackle a few of those, because we need to get ourselves those quest rewards done. I can't remember what it was for. It was the red linen goods, this one. 6 red linen bandanas. And so they're all devised in Elwyn wear linen, which I can make use. And we also will get some ourselves, which would be really useful. I don't know what level they are. So first up, let's just buff ourselves up. We've got all our things. We've got our emergency spells here. Now I believe there'll be some over to the left here somewhere. Just want to see what kind of level they are and whether I'm going to be able to tackle them in not so much groups but individually, get some XP. They're not far outside of Stormwind as well. In fact, there's one already. You are level 6. Okay, that's useful. So let's just try with a Q and an E. See how easy that is and what we get from them. It's tarantula there. That's fairly easy. There we go. Some extra things and some more over this side. Let's keep the paths clear. Yeah, again, these should be fairly easy to go through. I don't know if these will give me the red linen I need, but we get a little bit of money and some chances at linen itself. So I'll just take a few of these out and see how it goes. I may have to go further to the east if these aren't giving me what I want. Got to be careful of groups of them. I should be okay at level 10. Quite a few around here. There's some linen cloth. Yeah, this is where I do need to be careful. I'll just get the stragglers around. That way I'm a bit safer, really. I don't think I've gotten anything yet. Ooh, that was interesting. Social aggro from the young wolf. Grab that. We can't skin anymore, sadly. So we'll have to do whatever we can, really. I think it's going to be the level 9 ones over the other side that give me what I need. While this is useful, I think I'll be better off going further east. The ones that are more my level. It would make sense, certainly. Whilst these are easy enough as it is, and they are green to me, so I am getting a little bit of XP. I think we'd be better off heading east. But, items-wise, we are getting a few things. Increase our money. That's what we need. We need the money. Now, how close can we get to the camp? That's the question. How many will we end up pulling? There's 3 of them there. Oh, there goes a griffin. I really don't feel like I should take on 3, even at green at this stage. I think that's asking for trouble. There's nothing massive reward-wise that I'll gain from it, other than just risking my own death, which we don't want to do at this point. A few things we can vendor though, so that's not bad. Let's head back over this way. There are more to the south, I know. Don't know what kind of level they will be. Where are they? Down in this area. They might be slightly higher level, I don't know. These ones definitely, and there's ones around here, definitely. I think I'll be better off heading in this direction. And enjoy the peace of Elwyn Forest. Tarantulas and things here, children over there. Got a few bits and pieces. Trade shoes, loose chain cloak. That stuff we can vendor. Let's go have a look. It's not too far down here. Oh, our auction of Lesser Magic Essence sold for 9 silver 86. Oh, that's fantastic. We can definitely start thinking about vendor shuffles with that. And training up our tailoring, certainly. There's device down here. There's copper ore there. Is that device? Yes, there is. Level 8. Let's try this. So, a little bit more difficult. The bandit. Congratulations, level 60. Okay, there we go. Red linen bandana. Need to be the higher level ones. It's also more dangerous over here. There's bears and all sorts. Okay. Got the order of things right. Nice bit of XP. We'll need to clear this area, so... That's got me down to half mana. My wand is a little bit better now. Kind of miss not having skinning though. Just keeping shield up for the moment. Ooh, lots of stuff there. There's a dead bear over there. Our wits about us. Mainly bears and bandits. I want to keep an eye out at the moment. I'm heading over this direction. There's a bandit. Jared's Landing. Slightly dangerous sounding. What else have we got here? Journeyman's Cloak. Journeyman's Cloak. That's 5 armor. Is it 5 versus our 7? We're wearing 7. Okay. No, we're wearing 5. Okay. Why is that greyed out though? There we go. That's better. Journeyman's Cloak is better. Right. Watch out for bandits. Don't know how populated this is with bandits. Really don't want to... See, that's bait, that is. That's a chest. I'm not sure about that. Let's just try this instead. I don't know how populated it is, so we'll just keep it. Keep it on the global look and see. 4 of 6 bandanas. Watching out for... Oh, look, there's a patrol of 3 there. I'm going to sneak down. Someone going to come out of the outhouse. Those 3 I definitely don't want to encounter, so I'm going to head back out. Let's do a bear instead. Just want to keep an eye behind me, just in case that patrol... There it is. Device dock workers. Yeah, that's too dangerous, I think. Let's head back up this area. How are we doing? We've got 2 more bandanas we need. So if we just try just like the open areas. See if we can come across any more. Make our way towards the east. Clearing out the bears I think is probably safest. Lots of level 60s. I'm actually pleasantly surprised as how many there are. That's a good indication of the health of the game more than anything else. Of course, we are a long, long way from that. This is XP. Oh, we're going to get close to level 11 here. We need some bandits. Oh, there's one. There's lots of them around here. Camp over there. Oh, watch out, dwarf friend. Are you okay health-wise? I think you are. And there we go, level 11. And a bandana as well. Excellent. Okay, where's that? Yeah, stopping there. Let's go over that way. Of course, we're going to skill up now. Allow ourselves to get hit a little bit so we can skill up our defense. How are we doing for linen? We've got 11 linen. That will help our tailoring no end. Let's work our way through this area. There's a bandit just there. Just want to be mindful. Coming closer. Be alright for now. Just be aware of this area. Let's go round this side instead. Around the tree, I saw you around somewhere. There you are. Those are target dummies. Just need one more bandana. There's the landing. Got to be careful of that. Just keep an eye out. Aha, fantastic. There's our last bandana. So from where I am... Oops, I keep on doing that. I want to go here. I'm going to just half back to Goldshire and sell my bits because we did really well there. This gets me a little bit closer. I can sell all these bits and pieces. We've got stuff on the auction house, which is fantastic. So what we can do is go back to Stormwind, buy some more linen, make some more bags, sell the bags or vendor the bags, make some more silver, level up our professions, see if there's other things we can build on from there. And of course have fun leveling and everything. We're going to just sell, I want to browse your goods first. Then we want to sell this. Our wine-stained cloak. Just going to go through the minor healing potions we'll put on the auction house. Beartooth. Now the light leather, the vendor sell price versus the min buyout is very close, but we might get more in the auction house. So, and the scroll of spirit, I think that's worth keeping, just in case I don't get any buffs when I am in need of it. The Darnassian blur, I'll get rid of. Loose chain cloak. These I think I'm probably going to be better off just selling. Is grey items. People will be wanting better than that. That's our quest item, that's our buff item. So we are now at a lovely 6 silver 23. That's brilliant, that's really good. We have 11 linen on us. We can turn that into bolts. Let's just swap back to this one so we can have a look at this. We might get a bit of a skill up on those extra bolts. That allows us to make brown linen bags for the vendor shuffle, or brown linen robes for the enchanting shuffle, and hopefully that will just increase our buffers of money, so we've got a bit more flexibility more than anything else, and then we can use that to funnel into leveling the profession some more. Okay, so we're in a really positive place here at the moment. 6 silver, 23. We got ourselves up to level 11. We have still a full load of rested XP. I think I'd like to try and do as much as I can through with rested XP as it is anyway. But for now, I think we've done a wonderful, just move over here, wonderful progress today. So until next time, stay safe and I'll see you again soon.